Alpha males, they have plenty of money, plenty of girls. They are the best, and we are just peasants. Today we're talking about Wes Watson, an alpha male who believes that money and having muscles is all that matters in life. And if you don't agree, well, you're probably a vagina.
How do you define success?
My definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean shit to me.
We have one goal by the end of this video. Rate Wes Watson in the alpha scale. 1 being insecure as hell, 5 being an ex-con turned alpha male who now of course influences the young kids of our generation to be a better man, make more money, become swole by buying his course.
You started on the yard, 10 years incarcerated, grinding, fighting back more pain than you could ever imagine. That pain turned into purpose.
Not the workout, it's the fucking mindset. You gotta get around those who push you.
The equation is simple, really. You work hard, you don't bitch out. Learn to suffer and enjoy it. Suffer in training, succeed in battle, and never fucking quit.
As you can see, buying his training camp is the only way to become alpha. Do you really want to stay beta? Huh? Do you want to be alpha or do you want to be beta? Choose one. Well, cough up the dough so you can also become an a-hole. Honestly, I like exercising, okay? But paying thousands of dollars to do push-ups with these guys is just nightmare fuel. I would hate that. And the commentary community has been pretty vocal about alpha males and Wes specifically, since he has this tendency of showing off his insecurities. Even Moist Critical made a video on this dude when a clip of Wes Watson went viral that really showed the type of person he actually is.
So what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck
Bro,
you are?
Why
look at, are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude.
Rule number 1 of being an alpha male: when someone makes a good point and or insults your intelligence, go for their looks. Easy. Don't say something intellectual. Call him a fatty, you big fat fatty. I'm ripped, you're not. Ergo, I am superior. I'm not sure if it's the roid rage, but why is it that these alpha males dudes always go for people's looks as soon as they get offended? As if being jacked automatically makes you better than everyone else. And that is literally what they believe, but you know what? I feel like these comments represent what we're all thinking. Always resort to insults when they're losing the battle.
I've never seen a man show his weakness so clearly. Wes is just an asshole.
And homie here actually struck a chord, and this video basically shows us that Wes cannot control his emotions.
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
Insecurities are leaking out of him like oil from my pores on a summer's day. It cannot be contained. Now, I believe fitness is pretty important for longevity in life and overall health, but a regular sane person wouldn't put others down for their life choices or how they're built, especially strangers. Oh, that's it. Wes isn't sane or a regular guy. He's alpha. Goofball. Of course. He lifts weights and he makes more money than me. He must be better. My stupid beta brain, you dummy. But before he was roasting people on stage, Wes actually went to prison for 10 years, presumably for dealing with drugs that actually made him a wealthy man. Which makes me think, maybe I need a new side hustle?
When I was 25, I was going to prison for 10 years. When I was 20, I was pushing mad packs. I had a Range Rover supercharged. I was weighing my money selling so much drugs.
After he got out, he created a YouTube channel and it actually kind of popped off. An ex-con who is now a motivational speaker is a pretty interesting idea for a channel. But fast forward to 2024 and Wes now makes his money from workout and self-help courses. Because of course he does. He's rich and he will let you know about it. Like all the time.
Can you guys share with our viewers what you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? I'm Wes Watson. Everybody knows who I am. We don't have to do it illegal no more. We found a way. Got the 2021 Lambo Huracan, but it's actually like a brownish.
Golly, those are some tight ass pants. The alpha scale is waiting for you, Wes. I'm just saying. Money and alpha males have an interesting relationship. You cannot have one without the other. They will take the time to show off their materialistic possessions for motivation, and Wes is no different. To them, money is what defines a man's success. It doesn't matter how you get it or if you're happy in general. Just make the most money you can so you can also flex on poor people. Sign me up, Wes. Teach me your ways, Wes. Although I do admit, society as a whole uses money as a measurement of one's success, at least a little bit. I mean, mean, I also want plenty of money so I can provide for my family or live a stress-free life. Who doesn't? But letting being rich be your whole personality is kind of cringe. And I think the word I'm looking for is humility. Wes and these other alpha males are lacking humility. And you can tell from this clip.
The other day I was pulling out of my 9-acre mansion in Rancho Santa Fe, and I was in a black Ghost, one of 5 Rolls Royces I have. The neighbors across the street who live in a very small house, my house, like, it's a compound. I sat there and watched them watch me pull out, and they don't know who I am. And then I was like, if I saw a guy pulling out of an equal or even a little bit lesser home than that in a Rolls Royce and I didn't know who he is, I would shit myself.
I personally don't think I could be in the same room with someone like that. Our personalities do not mix. It's almost like they compare themselves to other successful people and they realize they aren't the best at something. So it's a giant hit to their massive ego. So to retaliate, let's remind everyone who is not on my level to stay down there. You'll never be on my level. Unless you buy my course, which has put people in debt because I sold them a false reality of what could be. But no, don't call the alpha males out because they get mad. Alpha males like Wes usually say, I have more money, I'm jacked, I am just simply built different. What is there to be insecure about? Truth is, we will probably never know why their attitude is as sour as it is. It could be because of something that happened in prison, or the need for attention and being liked, mommy issues, or he has a small pee-pee. Hey, I'm no psychiatrist. Point is, the projection is there, and when you're secure in yourself, you kind of don't have to put other people down to make yourself feel better, or try to be the loudest in the room. But no, not Wes. No. Wes will speak his mind.
I don't operate too well around normal people because they're stupid. They're in their position. They're in the same position they're in because they're not that educated. They don't understand what the fuck's happening. The motherfucker pushes my phantom door with his hand on the pane. I go, motherfucker, have you ever had your car washed? And he goes, oh, come on, Wes. I said, nah, dog, have you ever washed your fucking car? And he goes, oh, come on, bro. I said, do you want someone putting their fucking hand all over it? And I grab him by his neck, and I'm holding him by his neck. I'm like, you stupid motherfucker.
What the?
Hey, Wes, I don't think you're gonna like your alpha scale rating. Quick side note though, what's up with all these alpha males being bald? Honestly, can someone comment below and explain that phenomenon to me? I am genuinely curious. Wes used to post tips and tricks of what not to do in the slammer, which I appreciate because remember guys, he used to be in prison for 10 years. He's dangerous.
When you shower in the pen, it's out of respect that you shower with your motherfucking clothes on. You keep your clothes on in the pen when you get in the shower. You enter the shower with your clothes on. You wash your motherfucking clothes in the shower with them on you. A new ass motherfucker strips out where everybody's sitting, leaves his dirty clothes on top of his shoes, and then comes in the shower butt naked like a fucking weirdo.
Okay, in order to apply these tips, first thing I have to do is go to prison. Go ahead and add that to my to-do list for tomorrow. To prison. Now, I know I'm talking a lot of shit. I mean, Wes is bigger than me, so if we were to like street fight, I am pretty sure he would destroy me. Unless I go for his balls. I might have to buy his balls off, y'all. But the beauty of the internet is that when someone creates a douchey platform like Wes, you have the right to criticize. And when an alpha male says something like this,
let's just your goddamn self.
Okay,
guys,
I've never
guys,
seen such a
stupid.
pathetic motherfucker.
Okay, well,
let's chill out a little bit, man, a little bit.
This is not what men
Let's
look like.
Let's let him
What do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
Fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners?
This is the problem in society. Is people like this think they could talk to someone like me like that.
well, I feel like that's something worthy to criticize. And don't get me wrong, I do think motivation is important. I mean, hey, I watch TikTok edits myself. And you know what? I don't hate on the fact that Wes Watson and these other alpha males motivate young people to get up, get fit, and be a better version of yourself. But once it crosses the line of, you know, positivity to just being a dick, I feel like that's when people should start looking away. I mean, you can spread a positive message without calling a person fat, calling a person lazy, or just projecting your insecurities on someone else, whatever they may be. Before we get to the alpha scale, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. With that being said, where does Wes Watson lie in the alpha scale? 1 being he's insecure as shit, with 5 being he's okay. I'm gonna give Wes Watson a 1 Andrew Tate out of 5. Yeah, no, you're jacked, but you're also kind of an ass.